Welcome to Mobile World Congress and RCR Wireless and RCR TV here on the show floor at Firefox and Mozilla with all their announcements. And with me is Rick Fant. Rick, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome. I'm very pleased to be here.
So Rick, you had a number of announcements here, very exciting news about the partnerships with different cell phones. Tell us about them.
Well, we've done a lot in the last year, and in 2013 we essentially announced that we were going to go out to 14 markets with 5 different OEMs, and we've done that. And what we've brought back to Mobile World Congress is the proof points that says that our product is out there, it is being well received in the market, and that we are getting ready for 2014 and launching in a number of new markets. And we're ready for that, and we're getting excited.
Fantastic. So you have a number of phones right here in your hand. So why don't you tell us a little bit about them?
So what we have is phones from TCL, from ZTE, and others that are out in the market from Huawei and others. And these are phones that are already out there. They're already running Firefox OS. On them they have global and local apps, all of the ones you would expect: Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, local apps in Brazil that take care of football, local apps in Peru that are all about restaurants and things like that. These are smartphones that are in the market. They have an intuitive interface, they operate well, and most importantly, they're supported well by our partners, Telefonica in Latin America, Deutsche Telekom in various other places, and as we go around the world, we are essentially picking up momentum and, more importantly, more partners as we go.
So you have 12 different locations where you are launched at this point, is that correct?
That is 14 different countries where we have launched around the world, mostly in Latin America, but also in Europe and places like Spain and Hungary and Poland, and then in Latin America in places like Brazil and Argentina and Venezuela and so on.
So now what makes it so exciting for both the carriers and also the device manufacturers to form a partnership with you?
Well, 2 reasons. One is these are web devices, so they are of the web. So users that are comfortable with the web, who have local access, they can use the device in the same way that they would have an open web access. It's not restricted by what kinds of services are available. It's not restricted by closed ecosystems. It's of the web. That's the number one thing. The second is they are designed and built around a feature phone to smartphone conversion. So people that are moving from a feature phone to a smartphone, they have the features they want, the social integration, the networks and so on, built and ready into the device. And the partners have made sure that they are good quality devices, but they're lower cost than average. And so we have a case where we've got a device that's affordable, that has the apps and services you need, and in the markets where we're going into, it's a product that sells.
In fact, you have a $25 phone, don't you?
We have just announced that we are working with Spectrum to bring to market a $25 phone. The details of where and when are being worked out now. That phone will have the same feature set that we have on existing phones, same Firefox OS, same capability to run all of the global apps, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube. They all are on that phone. They will be operating on that phone, and we'll also make sure that it has all the local apps it needs as well. So it's a low-cost phone. It's designed very much for emerging markets, and we're very, very, very pleased to be working with Spectrum on it.
Going forward into 2015, 2016, what are the future elements that you can possibly share with us of where Mozilla is going?
Great questions, and we're still working through the details, as you can imagine. You could expect to see more partners, not only operator partners such as the announcements that are coming out over the next couple of days, but also expect to see more OEM partners bringing the phones to market. We expect global growth, and that's where we're going.
Rick, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us here on the show floor. Stay tuned for more.